What makes India a silent superpower of the world? This question may seem daunting at first, but as we delve into the heart of this subcontinent, the answers become clear. The first sign of India's quiet ascendance is the surge of successful startups across various top field sectors. From technology to healthcare, from e-commerce to renewable energy, these startups are not just transforming the business landscape in India, but they're also making impressions on a global scale. They are the new faces of Indian innovation, embodying the spirit of entrepreneurship that has been kindled in this land of diversity and opportunity. Yet the growth of startups is only one piece of the puzzle. The true change, the real revolution, is taking place far from the glittering skyscrapers of the cities, in the heartlands of rural India. Education, once a distant dream for many, is now penetrating these areas, bringing with it a wave of transformation. The young minds that once dreamt of tilling the fields are now aspiring for careers in the top echelons of society. They're becoming engineers, doctors, lawyers, and yes, even entrepreneurs, making their mark and making India proud. This shift in career aspirations is not just about economic progress, but it's also about breaking free from the shackles of tradition and embracing the possibilities of the future. It's about the power of education to open up new horizons, to unlock potential, and to pave the way for a life beyond the confines of the familiar. But this is not just a story of individual success, it's a story of how a nation is rising, quietly yet powerfully, driven by the dreams and ambitions of its people. It's a story of how India, with its rich tapestry of cultures and traditions, is harnessing the power of education and enterprise to create a brighter future for all its citizens. The seeds of change, sown in education and enterprise, have set the stage for a silent revolution. A revolution that is transforming India into a silent superpower, one dream at a time. Beyond the fields and factories, another revolution stirs in the stadiums and sports arenas. The rise in sports culture across India is nothing short of a sporting renaissance. A new generation of athletes is emerging, pushing boundaries and challenging the status quo. They're not just playing, they're dominating, making their mark on both indoor and outdoor sports globally. From the rural heartlands to the bustling cities, a passion for sports is igniting. Parents who once envisioned their children in traditional professions are now encouraging them to chase their dreams on the sports field. This shift is not just transforming lives, but also redefining India's image on the world stage. From the cricket pitch where India has long been a force, to the badminton courts, wrestling mats, and athletics tracks, Indian athletes are making waves. They're not just participants, they're contenders, and they're winning. From the cricket pitch to the Olympics podium, India is asserting itself on the global sports stage. Behind this rapid growth and global recognition lie the pillars of India's rich culture and values. India's growth story isn't just about numbers, it's also about the strength of its rich culture and values. This culture is one that values education, perseverance, and respect for all forms of life. It is this cultural ethos that has led to the nation's progress in various spheres, from science and technology to arts and sports. One of the most distinct cultural values in India is the emphasis on education. Education is seen as a means of empowerment and progress, leading to a surge in literacy rates and the rise of numerous world-class educational institutions. This focus on education has played a crucial role in the rise of a skilled workforce, driving innovation and growth. Moreover, India's culture is also marked by a deep sense of resilience and adaptability. This resilience is evident in the way the country has managed to bounce back from various challenges, be it economic crises or natural disasters. The adaptability, on the other hand, is reflected in the country's ability to embrace new technologies and ideas, leading to a wave of digital transformation and startup culture. Now, let's move on to another significant pillar of India's growth: its military strength. The country has made significant strides in the area of defense and security. It has developed advanced military weapons and missile systems, showcasing its technological prowess and commitment to safeguard its sovereignty. This robust defense capability not only ensures the country's security, but also contributes to its standing on the global stage. But what truly sets India apart is its approach to growth. It does not seek growth at the expense of others. Instead, it believes in the principle of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which means the world is one family. This ethos is reflected in its foreign policy, its commitment to global peace and security, and its efforts to provide humanitarian aid to nations in distress. India's growth is not just economical or technological, but deeply rooted in its cultural richness and military prowess. This is the story of India, a country that is charting its own unique path to growth, driven by its rich culture, strong values, and unwavering commitment to peace and prosperity for all. None of this would be possible without strong, visionary leadership and harmonious international relations. Indeed, the rise of India as a silent superpower is deeply intertwined with the pivotal roles played by its leaders. One such leader is Narendra Modi, India's Prime Minister, whose economic reforms have spurred the nation's growth. His vision of a digital India has propelled the country into the tech-savvy era, making it a hotspot for startups and tech giants alike. Then we have S. Jaishankar, India's External Affairs Minister. A seasoned diplomat, his expertise in international relations has been instrumental in positioning India on the global stage. His emphasis on a multi-aligned foreign policy has allowed India to maintain strong relations with a range of countries, fostering mutual growth and understanding. These leaders, along with countless other dedicated bureaucrats, have steered India towards progress, their actions echoing the timeless Indian philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, meaning the world is one family. This philosophy is at the heart of India's approach to international relations. Unlike nations that seek domination, India focuses on mutual growth. Rather than ensnaring other countries in debt or sparking conflict, India strives for win-win scenarios, promoting prosperity not just within its own borders, but across the globe. India's international relations are a tapestry of cooperation and mutual respect. From its role in the development of Afghanistan to its assistance during the Turkish earthquakes, and its aid to Sri Lanka in managing its debt crisis, India has consistently stepped up, extending a helping hand to those in need. The approach extends to the global health crisis as well. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck, India was at the forefront of vaccine distribution, providing millions of doses to countries across the world. It's not just about politics or economics, it's about the collective growth of humanity, because at the end of the day, we're all in this together. India's rise as a silent superpower is testament to its leadership and its commitment to global prosperity. This commitment, underpinned by strong leadership and harmonious international relations, is what sets India apart and fuels its journey as a global superpower. India's growth is not confined to its borders, its impact is felt globally. Indeed, India's rise as a silent superpower is not merely about the country's internal advancements. It's about its ability to extend a helping hand, to bring relief, and to foster development in other nations too. It's about embodying the ancient Sanskrit phrase, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which means, the world is one family. Take for instance the way India stepped up during the global health crisis. As the world grappled with the COVID-19 pandemic, India emerged as a key player in the global vaccine supply chain. Producing millions of doses, India shared its vaccine bounty with many countries, providing a lifeline in an unprecedented global emergency. But India's helping hand extends beyond health crises. The country has been instrumental in aiding Afghanistan's development, from building the Afghan-India Friendship Dam to granting scholarships for Afghan students. India's contributions have been pivotal in supporting Afghanistan's journey towards stability and progress. And let's not forget India's swift response during natural disasters. When Turkey was hit by devastating earthquakes, India was quick to extend its support, providing emergency humanitarian aid. India's impact is also evident through its diaspora. Indian professionals, whether they're in tech, medicine, or academia, are making significant contributions to their adoptive countries. They're taking up leadership roles, driving innovation, and contributing to the global economy, all while holding on to their rich cultural heritage. But India's global impact is not just about crisis management or professional success. It's about sharing its rich culture, its values, its traditions with the world. It's about promoting unity and diversity, about fostering mutual respect and understanding among different cultures. India stands not just as a growing superpower, but as a beacon of hope and support for the global community. A nation that believes in the growth and prosperity of all. A nation that embodies the true essence of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. And in that, India's impact stretches beyond borders, beyond continents, reaching the hearts and minds of people around the world. As we look towards the future, India's prospects seem brighter than ever. The nation is continually evolving, with its metro cities, towns, and suburban areas developing at a rapid pace. These places, once small and unassuming, are now bustling with activity and innovation. They're becoming hubs of technological advancement and economic growth, making India a force to be reckoned with on the global stage. Every day, new infrastructures rise, every month, innovative startups bloom, And every year more and more areas are being transformed into modern, sustainable and smart spaces. India isn't just dreaming of the future, it's building it brick by brick, plan by plan. This constant progress isn't slowing down anytime soon. The future plans for India are grand and ambitious, focusing on sustainable development, technological innovation, and socio-economic upliftment. With its silent revolution underway, India is set to redefine what it means to be a superpower in the 21st century.